want to talk to you about the Epiphone. Yes, look at that bikini logo, they call that Epiphone. 6-a-side, not batwing headstock, which means it's a reissue of the Crestwood Custom. All right. Now, this was Epiphone's, one of Epiphone's original shapes. They did this, you know, when they weren't copying Gibson, when they were still Epiphone Guitar Company. And I'm glad that it sort of never became a Gibson. You know, it's sort of just the custom-y, nice Epiphones. Very Epiphone-y Epiphone. This one's made in 2021. I think the originals were made in the 50s. You know, like a lot of original rock and roll stuff comes from the 50s. Great polar white. They also come in a red. Mini humbuckers, which I love mini humbuckers. For no particular reason, the fact that they're mini humbuckers, like, go mini humbuckers. It's got the True Tone, I think, something stupid like that. I'll have it right down the bottom. Tremolo, this original Epiphone tremolo thing, which actually I've got the Echo with the Echo Trem or whatever it is, and I've got some Bigsby's, and I've got some other ones that you'll see floating down the track. This is one of the better ones for these sort of springy things, but it's still a springy tremolo, so it still doesn't super stay in tune. Right, so I don't really have a lot to say about this. I quite like this. I bought it because it was weird. So, you know, Chinese made Epiphone thing. It's quite alright though. It really is. Let's start with the bridge, like I always do. You know, I'm a pain for consistency. On the clean. And yeah, I don't really have anything interesting to say about it. Do I ever have anything interesting to say? Other than the fact that it's just a cool guitar. So have a listen. Both. I like this guitar. It sort of brings out a lot of the prettiness in playing for me. Neck, of course. Bit of a fan. Now, Les Paul style switching. Close together, but that's okay. It doesn't really worry me because I've got wee hands and stuff. You know, I'm not a giant person, but if I was like 6'5", this would be really hard to manage. Top mount, yeah, it's what it is. Set neck, which is good. I probably said that before. Don't know. The more vintage style buttons on the tuners. Yeah, that's it really. Plasticky, nylon-y saddles, which I guess is, some people would say that's why the tremolo feels a bit better, is because it doesn't bind. But I've been playing Bigsby guitars for many years and I've never found any of them to be any good. I've had ones with roller bridges in them and they still go out of tune, so like whatever. Yeah, so now back to the trusty coffin case blood drive coffin-y shape thing, because, you know, I can't leave well enough alone and everything's got to get sort of driven into heavy metal land. Both. The wonderful neck. Now, why do I keep doing that when I switch? I do hear that. This guitar from new has had a little bit of an issue with the switch. Sometimes it works perfectly, sometimes the pickup's on like, you know, quarter volume or something. I know, why don't you replace it? Lazy. That's why. Purely lazy. It works fine, I get it to work, I record with it, I don't gig with this guitar, so whatever. Yeah, that's it. It's the wonderful Epiphone. Now I'm going to turn around here and stealthily read the case. Crestwood Deluxe, because I can never remember what this is called. They've got the, I can't remember the names of the other ones either. I might write them down here if I look them up. Another crappy, non-informative thing of me just going, this is my guitar, I bought it back in 21 and I love it. That's what all these videos are about. I'm just showing you my guitars. Yeah, so look, you have a great time and see you later.